Hello everybody and welcome to this video. I'm really excited to show you two tools we have developed at Greybeards that I believe can make financial modeling so much easier. Financial models are often quite difficult to understand, immediately spot errors in them, and sometimes they're just frustratingly slow. These two tools we've built from our years of financial modeling experience to specifically help financial modelers immediately understand the flow and format and structure of models, identify issues, and then specifically the Excel analyzer is built to understand why financial models are slow and what you can do about it. So let's dive into the first tool. The first tool is the Greybeards Excel Formula Mapper tool. Now, let's have a look at this worksheet over here. We've got two products inc. Got some income statement, balance sheet, some basic financial statement. If I ask you to very quickly tell me from these numbers which ones are hard-coded, where are there errors, very difficult to tell me immediately. However, if I go to our formula mapping tool and go map the current sheet, it inserts a spreadsheet over there and immediately build a visual representation of what that spreadsheet looks like. So on line 4, we've got a whole lot of numbers. Line 6 is a formula, and that formula is copied to the right. Line 7, something weird's going on here. The formula is copied down from what was the cell above. Then it's copied. Then there's another formula. Then it looks like the formula is copied down again from the one above, and again copied that similar approach to the right. So something weird is going on there. So let's go to the financials and let's have a look at line 7, which is the sales for product Y. Okay, that formula looks okay. That formula looks okay. Oh, hard-coded in cell F7, which is exactly what our formula map is telling us. Let's go down a bit more. The rest of the structure looks good. Line 18. Looks like there's a hard-coded number in there. And then the formula starts again, the hard-coded number in H18. Let's go to line 18. That's depreciation. Yeah, these formulas look good. Hard-coded number. There we go, H18. So immediately I was able to spot the error. If I go down a bit more, it looks like again there's an error on line 41. So let me go to line 41. And it looks like those formulas are copied across. Oh, there's a hard-coded in there. I immediately see it. And finally, it looked like there was something going there, a label in line 48. So let me go to line 48. Okay, well, it looks like these are actually formulas to see if the balance sheet balances. Somebody is hard-coded okay. So let me go and copy that formula across. And, well, I can see it's actually not okay. There's an error. The balance sheet does not balance in that year. So that's the formula mapping tool. It gives you a visual representation of your workbook. We can map the current sheet. If you map all sheets, it goes and creates a new workbook and creates a visual representation of every worksheet in that workbook. Again, if I do inputs and calculations, I can do map the current worksheet. And what it does is it goes and gives me a map where I can immediately see what's happening and where there might be errors. This tool available for free trial if you download it from our site addin.world, and the free trial hopefully gives you a lot of mileage. It only expires much later this year. Now let's move on to our next tool to help you analyze performance issues in your financial models. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and browse for a file that I already know has quite a lot of issues with it. So I'm going to go and select that file from my browser. So let me go and do that. All right, I've selected the file and it loads it there. And I'm going to go and click Analyze. Now what it does is it analyzes this entire Excel workbook. It looks for things like broken links. It looks for things like named ranges and even hidden named ranges. So let's go and have a look. These are the results. It's given me, this is the total workbook size. It tries to calculate the sheets by the size and gives me the largest sheet and tells me if that sheet size is due to the data in it, the formulas or the formatting. Then tells me that there's some picture links there. And actually gives me a link to explain why Excel spreadsheets might be slow due to picture links. It tells me that there's a high number of unique cell formats, 584. That might be causing some issues. There's also a high number of broken or potentially problematic ranges. So have a look at this. 25,000 hidden, or named rather, not hidden, but named ranges. Now that is huge. And that can definitely cause workbooks to be slow. A couple of volatile functions as well. and it actually gives us a little bit of an indication of how we might fix it. I can also go and unhide all sheets in the workbook and unhide all hidden named ranges. Actually said there were 6 hidden sheets. If I go and unhide all named ranges, it then says there was an error. That's actually being used by another process, but I can go and do that. I can go and also export this analysis to an Excel workbook that I can send to one of my colleagues. And I'll show you an example of what that actually looks like now as well. It goes and tells me what the workbook size was and the high priority issues. And on the raw report, it gives me all of the detail over there. So I'm able to go and send this to somebody to help me to fix this workbook and hopefully make it a lot quicker.